So today is another experiment with food for the ultra in a couple of weeks. So listening to various podcasts and books recently about ultra training and nutrition, the importance of protein has been brought up, and I've never really thought about before contemplating, the ultra marathon, where protein is going to be important during the race as well as after for muscle repair. So my experiment today is I have this clear whey protein, which I've had for a while actually from bulk. It's whey protein, so it's basically one scoop is 20 grams of protein, and it dissolves, unlike the protein shake, it just dissolves. So I'm going to put it in this shaker here, give it a shake up to a clear solution, which is a lot easier to drink obviously than something that's a little thick and not particularly pleasant, I imagine, whilst out in the trails. So I'll shake this up. This is cherry flavour, I think. Yeah, cherry bomb. It actually tastes delicious. So it goes a little bit sort of hazy like that. What I'm going to do next is add this into the water here, which should add up to a litre. So I'm going to be putting half of it in each of my little bladders in my hydration vest, and then I'm also going to add my normal electrolytes in here as well, and then distribute that, carry it around. So an experiment, but that should give me around about the 10 grams of protein per hour that was recommended for an ultra. Obviously I'm not going out too long today, but plan will be to get this down sort of in the first hour and a half, and see how my tummy takes it. So I'm only going to be out for a maximum of 2 hours today, so I don't want to be silly with taking much more fuel. Now normally obviously I'd be thinking carbs. I've had some carbs this morning. I am experimenting with the protein, but taking with me to try out a couple of baby bells now, and these are the graham crackers for some carbs. So yeah, slightly less carbs than I've been used to having on my long runs. But as I say, I've only got limited time today. I can't test out everything. It'd just be too much food. So today, the plan is testing out this protein drink, testing out solid snacks, and also I filled up 2 more soft flasks just full of water. I'm probably not going to need it today, but the race rules say that you should be showing up at the start of the ultra with 2 litres. So that's a litre, and then I've got the 2 litres there. So basically I'm just testing out carrying that weight. I've also got a few other things in my bag as well to test carrying, so let's take a look. So part of testing out this new kit involves some poles that I have recently purchased. They are currently attached to my backside in my bum bag thing. So part of today's little expedition is to practice carrying these and actually using them. But the idea is you have them behind you like this, and it helps you run, and you can hold them further down to help you up steep bits. So yeah, test for the poles. So here is my pack, and the things I need to fit inside it today are my waterproof trousers. It's a beautiful day today, so I'm not going to need these, but I'm going to potentially be needing to carry these on the day. So waterproof trousers, lightweight screwy uppy waterproof top. In here I've got a buff and another layer, so like a long sleeved thin layer in case it gets cold or you get injured and you need to keep yourself warm. So they're there in a waterproof bag. Got my baby bells and my graham crackers. First aid kit with a silver keep warm thingy. These are the bottoms of the poles. I can't remember when you have them on and when you have them off, but I'll have them in my bag just in case. My 2 soft flasks full of water. I won't be needing these today, these gels, but on the day I'll be carrying them. So these I'm actually going to put in here. Easy access to those. So the back, obviously, of this is where the poles are going to go. And I also have my sunglasses. So, I'm gonna pack all this in now. So, got everything in except the sunglasses. Might have to think of another plan where those are going to go if indeed I do take them, because this hat's normally good enough. But yeah, stacked the girls with food, spare clothing, and my poles. It doesn't actually feel too bad. I thought it'd feel really super heavy because there's what's about 3 kilos probably on my back now, with these the 2 litres of water plus all the extra. So, but yeah, today is a day of experimentation. So let's take it out to the trails. Well, it is a beautiful day today. Look at that sky. Got some friends running various ultras and other races today, marathons. So they've looked out. But for me, I've brought myself, this is the bottom of Sisbury Ring, to do the testing of carrying the pack, testing the poles. So a relatively little flat bit here. I'm just going to warm up and do some of the walking drills with the poles that I saw on their video, training video, on how to use them. So before I actually get set off, I'll get warmed up and give the poles a little go. Okay, so I've done a bit of practice walking. So I'm going to start my little route. I think it's about 8 miles, something like that. Up to the top of Sisbury, and then across to Chanctonbury. So I'm going to do this run like I'm going to do the ultra, where I fully planning on walking the uphills. So I'm going to practice with the poles up this first hill here, walking, get to the top of Sisbury and perhaps transition to a little jog, practice using the poles whilst jogging, practicing doing jogging whilst the poles are in my backpack, and practicing eating the stuff. So let's go. Okay, got up to Sisbury, used the poles, got with them alright, got on with them okay, and I've just been running some of the flatter bits. This is now a slight uphill. I don't really know whether I should be running this one or walking this one anyway. Whilst I'm talking, I'm walking. But poles are nice and comfy and secure on the back there. Sipping on my protein. Very thirsty though, and the protein drink doesn't seem to be quenching it. So I think I might dig out some water and also take a gel just to get some carbs in. But pretty out of breath as well. Like, you wouldn't have thought I ran a marathon 2 weeks ago. Made it to Chanctonbury. Loads of other people up here, you can see why. Absolutely beautiful. So the run walk strategy seems to be working pretty well. Trying to keep my heart rate under control. So I will run up little bits until it gets too fast, and then walk and slow down, run down the downs, etc. But it seems to be working. But now it's time to have a little snack. Don't feel hungry, but practice, practice, practice. I'm a very sweaty baby bowl. I've tried to run and eat at the same time, and it's difficult enough without trying to film it. Looks like we have an escaped cow. Don't think you should be there, really, should you? How'd you get out? How'd you get out? There's a lovely little downhill bit, and now we're back on the uphill. So I think it's time to practice again a little bit with the poles. Nearly finished now at the bottom of Sisbury. Not too far to go back to the car. It's still gorgeous, hot day. Backpack pretty heavy with all that stuff in it, but it's good practice. Managed to eat one baby bell, had most of my protein water, not had any graham crackers. So I haven't managed to eat everything, but good experiment nonetheless. It seems to be settling okay in my tummy. So yeah, last few, or maybe half a mile, if that, back to the car. All done, 8.6 miles, graham cracker time. So yeah, all in all, decent run. This bad back I've had for 4 weeks now. It's not going away. I don't want to push it too much the next couple of weeks. I hope that I show up on race day without any pain, but I think that's probably unlikely, so it's just going to be a case of managing it now. But there we go. Nice long trail run done today in beautiful weather. Another one to do next week, and then the ultra on the 18th of May. If you've watched this far, well done. Thanks for sticking with me beyond the marathon and onwards to the ultra. Yeah, let's go.